Jaron, for telling your story, you get the Raw Deal t-shirt. There you go.
Wonderful, thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome. Looks like that'll fit you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you submitted your story. All right, well, tell us why you submitted your story. Tell us what happened.
About a year ago, I was attending college, and I was living on campus. And I had a girlfriend of mine that I had met. Now, she was deaf.
Deaf?
Now, yeah, could not hear a thing.
Wow.
So, gave her a call one afternoon after class. I was going to come by after for like a quick afternooner, you know?
Yeah.
And ended up showing up. She had a dorm neighbor. We didn't know that she was there at the time studying. So we, you know, within 2 minutes of me in there, we start getting it on and stuff. She's making so much noise, and she's the one that's sitting there, and she's like, no, don't stop, and, you know, like, choke me, and, you know, pull my hair, scratch me, and all that stuff. Except the neighbor, being very nosy, the only thing she heard over the music was the stop part of Don't Stop, and the choke of the part that said, choke me. So she basically made it seem as if she was being raped in the next door room. Now, the neighbor, she knew that she was deaf. So she knew that, I mean, even if she did try to yell and scream, again, it was in the deaf tone. So, I mean, she would kind of be helpless.
Yeah.
So she goes and calls security. Security, right when they hear the word rape, right away the cops are called. Now, as if it isn't bad enough, I have her in these handcuffs that she's picked up.
Oh, shit. Man.
So I look like the worst person in the world right now. I look completely horrible. About 5 minutes later, the cops bust the door in. They go ahead and tackle me to the ground. Now I'm naked as you could possibly be. And they tackle me to the ground, zip tie me real quick, and they grab her, and she throws a blanket over her, and she's sitting there, and she's like, you idiots, you know, like, we were having sex.
So the cops left after that? They just couldn't bust you because she admitted to it, or it was consensual sex?
Yeah, it was consensual.
So they let you go and they left?
Yeah, I mean, they just kind of looked at us as two college kids that were just being ridiculous.
Right.
So later on at night, I had gotten invited to a party. There was a Halloween party, it was going around. Went up dressed as Superman, you know, kind of a half-assed Superman outfit, you know.
Yeah.
Walked in, I was there for about 3 minutes, no longer than 3 minutes, before the cops ended up raiding this house. So they come busting in the door. Now the same two cops from earlier.
The same two cops?
The same two cops that busted me earlier are the same two cops that have walked in through this door. And they just started laughing at me.
I'll bet.
Just started laughing at me. But this time, they had a reason to take me in. Now, I was unaware that there was some illegal activity going on, you know, around the house, and the cops just picked a wonderful time to raid the house.
Right.
So they end up handcuffing everyone, zip tying a few people. I'm laying down on the ground next to Captain America and Wonder Woman, and like, you know, as if this isn't bad enough, you know. So they end up, you know, picking us up and taking us outside, telling us what all of our charges are. You know, it was a guilty by association type of thing. Like you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, in their case, the right time.
Yeah.
I was arrested. I got taken to holding at one of the local jails that are around here, and spent 24 hours with people that were dressed up as if they were in jail. And now they're really in the jail. They didn't even have to make them change or anything because they were already wearing the outfit.
Like the Hamburglar.
So I basically had to spend $1,000 to get myself out of booking. And I am, as of right now, still going to court for it and still facing all the charges. And this has technically been the most expensive party I've ever gone to. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's my raw deal, and I'm in debt.
Well, Jaron, thanks a lot for telling your story.
Of course.
Now it's up to you to vote on who you think got the rawest deal. Will it be story number 1, story number 2, or story number 3?